Hey my dudes and my dudettes, probably just dudes though. Welcome back to part 2. I'm going to talk about more about the cards that have been released so far. In the last video we talked about Druid and Mage and Hunter cards. We did the class cards for them 3 classes and I talked a lot. And I thought I'd do a lot more cards than I did, so hey, let's carry on anyway. I want to try and make this video as 20 minutes because I don't want to bore you all to death, so that's the first one. Let's get on with the second one. Okay, so this one, it's common. Format 3-2, we talked about this before. It was released when the expansion was first announced. Is it any better because of the cards around it that have been released? No, it isn't. It's a pretty bad card, and I don't like it, and I don't think it's going to see play. Next card. Howling Commander. Battlecry, draw a Divine Shield minion from your deck. I think this synergizes well with a few other cards. Yeah, 3 mana 2-2. That's not even a good 2-drop. Draw a card is worth like a card and a quarter, maybe, card and a half. So yeah, I guess, but later on in the game, if this was 2-3, I think this would be better. I don't think this is going to be super later. Maybe. I just don't think it's even good enough to put into a deck when you have a I just thought of a good card that this could be used to pull Tyrion out your deck. That could be good. How many? Tyrion's 8 mana though. That's a shame. If this was a 2 mana card, this should be a 2 mana card. This would be a good 2 mana card and see a lot of play. Because it's 3 mana, I don't think it's going to see play at all. At all. Okay. Light Sorrow. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, game 1 attack. Synergizes quite well with this and this, so which we'll talk about in a minute. It's okay, but to be honest, there's not that many Divine Shield minions. Like, you got Tyrion. There's one. You've got Argent Squire. There's another. What else you got? I can't even name any more Divine Shield minions, if I'm completely honest with you. That's the only good Divine Shield minions. You gotta put Divine Shield on stuff using that. There's a 3 mana card that puts Divine Shields on 1 health minions. That's like the only other source of Divine Shields basically in the entire game that I can think of. I don't think Paladin's gonna be good this expansion. It was really good in Ungrow. They can't always be good. I don't think they're going to be good in this expansion. And I don't think this card's going to see any play. Because I don't think the class is going to see any play. Have a little drink. We'll have to see what the legendary is though. Because this card, the class hero card, could change everything. Because if this is OP, it's got to be to do with Divine Shield minions. That's like a given. It's going to be something like give a friendly random minion Divine Shield or something like that. That's going to be the hero power. That'll be good. I don't know if that'll make this Divine Shield lark any better. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. We'll have to see. Anyway, Divine Shield. After losing a friendly Divine Shield, gain to attack. So, Bolvar. In World of Warcraft, Bolvar became the Lich King. Yeah, no one really liked him. He got poisoned, he got burned. Yeah, Bolvar became the Lich King. This is him as his being in the Lich King, I think. I don't know much about WoW. It goes as well, like sacrificing your minions, losing the Divine Shield to gain more power. This itself has got Divine Shield, which I just saw, so that's another Divine Shield minion, I suppose. Still. So this is basically a 5 mana 3/7, which is pretty bad. That's like Armani Berserk or whatever it's called, level bad. But 1 more Divine Shield, that's a 5/7. That's a great 5-drop. Another Divine Shield, that's just OP. So 2 Divine, 1 more. If you have 1 other Divine Shield minion on like the battlefield, this card's OP. I think this card, if Divine Shield minions work out, this is going to be such a good card, and this is going to be in every deck that does the well. It's got to be. It's a legendary to do with the Divine Shield. This is going to be a good legendary if Divine Shield catches on and they print enough Divine Shield cards. Let's carry on. Let's do Priest. Priest, Spirit Lash, we talked about that. Any better? No. Next card. Eternal Servitude. I like the card outlook. It's like a ghost and he's in prison. That's cool. Discover a friendly minion that died this game. Summon it. So it's basically like Mind Games, but better than Mind Games. Does Mind Games see play? Nope. Could this card see play? Yes. You're only going to put minions that are good in your deck. You get to choose out of 3 of them, and it's 4 mana. This is going to be a good card. And Control Priest, this is going to be in Control Priest 100%, because this is basically a Ysera for 4 mana. You're going to choose a card, you're going to pick Ysera if it's there, aren't you? So, and you get a free chances for Ysera to come up if it's died. Say you're halfway through the game, 15 minions died, let's say. So that's 1 in 15, 1 in 14, and 1 in 13. So that's quite, yeah, I don't know. No, a 1 in 15. Yeah, but they're not times. A 1 in 15 and 1 in... Oh, I can't be able to work out the maths. Yeah, I think you got some good odds though of getting some good cards off this. It's better than Mind Games because it's random. This isn't random, you get to choose. So, this is better. This is going to see some play. This will see play. This card's good. I think this card's good. That's all the Priest cards. Let's do some Rogue. Let me have a drink first though. Tasty beverages. Anyway, Plague Scientist. 3 mana 2/3 combo. Rogues will play combo. Give a friendly minion Poisonous. Poisonous was a keyword that came out in the last expansion. It's been about for a bit though. They never give it a keyword for the last expansion. Give a friendly minion Poisonous. That's I don't think that's too good. It's basically like Spine Slayer or something like that. The 5 mana combo, kill a minion. It's like that, but worse, because you have to have a minion and you lose a minion. With that, you combo it, you don't lose a minion, you don't have to have a minion. So this is worse than that. It's not going to see play at all. This isn't going to see play. Goodbye. After the expansion comes out, we're never going to see you again. Goodbye. Now, this card was released a few days back. Leeching Poison. I like it. Rogues haven't got many good weapons, but still, it's only 2 mana. You're going to heal. Yeah, we've got a Shadow Blade weapon down here. That's quite okay. Maybe we'll get some more good weapons, and maybe this will be good. But as it stands so far, this is not a good card, I don't think. You're probably going to get it on like your hero power. Actually, we haven't seen the rogue hero yet, so if it's something to do with weapons, which it might be, and if you get a weapon from the battle cry, which you probably might, this might be a good card to combo it with. But unless you get like a Tyrion from somewhere, this is going to be a good card. Rogues don't have much healing though, so maybe it will be. We'll see. So far, the way it stands so far, not a good card. Not a good card. Alright, we got Shadow Blade now. Battle Cry, your heroes are immune this turn, so basically you can attack what you want this turn, and then it's a 1/3 after. This card's good. Is it good? It's 3 mana. It's basically a War Axe for 3 mana, but you don't take damage. But if you combo this with this, you're going to heal for free. Is it good? I don't think this is good, you know. I don't think this is good. This isn't good. No, I don't like this card at all. Stops you from taking damage, but what are you going to kill with free attack? You're not going to kill much. this stops aggro a bit, I guess. That's it. And rogues have lots of better ways to deal with aggro anyway, such as like fan knives and stuff like that, which is also a 3 mana card. This isn't good. I don't like this card. Go away. I feel like cards in this set so far that I've looked at have either been really good or really bad. Maybe it's just me. Let's go on then. Let's do one more class. Let's do Shaman. Shaman as well. Shaman are going down the ice route. Ice and elementals the same as a Mage a bit. They're kind of the same class, aren't they? They're both doing magic. Finish off my beverage. Let's have a see then. No commons, just rares and an epic and a legendary that have been released so far. Let's hop to it then. Okay. Destroy a frozen minion damaged by this. I'll destroy any frozen minion damaged by this. It's called Icebreaker. Yeah, it's basically like a situational kill card that you have to combo with another card, plus you take damage. It's like, I compare this to Spirit Claws. Spirit Claws was a 1/3, turned into a 3/3 if you had spell damage. Turned out spell damage was quite easy to get. Is freeze gonna be easy to get? Like, you can combo it with this card and this card here, and I don't think you can combo it with this card. I kind of forgot what this card does, but we haven't seen many of these cards from Shaman, and unless more freeze comes out, more neutral freeze or class freeze, I don't think this is good enough, because you've got to take the damage. And why not just print a decent free mana weapon instead of having to be frozen? Like, if you kill a big minion, you're gonna take like 8 damage. It's probably already dealt like 8 damage to you in the previous turn. So that's 16. That's half your health gone. You don't really want to attack. Like, 3 mana, I can think of Hex. Hex is just way better than this card. It's 3 mana. You don't lose any health. You clear the minion completely straight away. You know, it's just a lot better, and I can't see freeze being a good keyword. I just can't. I can't see Shaman being good. Shaman's been in the meta for too long, and they can't print good cards for every class all the time, and this is not a good card. Ooh, I've revealed. Ooh, actually, that does combo with freeze. Never mind. Yeah, it doesn't combo with that card though. I don't think that's good. I don't think it will see play. Maybe it will. We'll have to see. Like, all these cards that we've seen so far have got freeze to do with them, but none of them actually, apart from this one, freeze minions in a viable way. Let's talk about this one here. Voodoo Hexer, freeze any minion damaged by this. It's basically Shaman's version of Ali Armorsmith. A bit different. Not really though. 1 mana 2/7. I think that's the same as Ali Armorsmith. 5 mana 1 mana 2/7. That'd be a bit OP, wouldn't it? 5 mana 2/7. It's not got. Oh, it has got Torn actually. This is a good aggro stopper. I feel like this is a good arena card as well, but I don't think it's constructed level. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just too. Maybe it's really good and I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, I don't think this is a good card. I think this is a good card. What am I saying? This is a good card, but I don't think freeze is relevant. I think the Taunt and 2/7's relevant, but I don't think freeze is. Combo's quite good with Stonehill Defender. You can get this from Stonehill Defender, play this, and it might save you the game, because if you say the opponents have played Deathwing, Stonehill Defender, you play this. Deathwing attacks this. It's gonna take up 2 turns attacking this. I think it's a good stopper. It just stops like anything in its tracks basically, but it doesn't deal with it completely because it's still alive. It's just stopped it for a few turns, you know. And then you gotta smack it with Icebreaker and deal like 10 damage to yourself or 12 damage or whatever. So we'll have to see. It's better than this one. We'll have to see. I feel this is quite good. This is viable. I feel like this card is the kind of card where you're going to see it in play in decks that aren't revolved around freezing minions and freezing targets. It's just a good card, I feel. Ooh, my throat's dry today. Anyway, next one, Cryostasis. Cryostasis? I'm gonna say Cryostasis. I can't read, I'm sorry. Give a minion 3/3 and freeze it. Yeah. It combos. It doesn't really. It combos with this, but that's it. You're gonna give a minion 3/3 and freeze it, and then you could kill it with this. But say it had 5 attack already. You're gonna give it 8 attack and then deal 8 damage to yourself, and you're wasting the card, freezing it and clearing it. This isn't a good card. I don't like this card. No, this isn't a good card. Anyway, the legendary is Morabi, yeah. Whenever another minion is frozen, add a copy of it to your hand. So you play this, your opponent takes everything, and you get all the minions that are on the board. That's alright, I guess. If freeze becomes viable, this will be a good card. If it doesn't, it won't be. End of. That's it, really. Thanks for watching this bit. That's all the cards. Yes, it is. Ooh, next time we're going to look at Warlock, and they've just released quite a good Warlock card, so stay tuned for that. See you guys in part 3. Bye bye. See you later.